Mastering Motion is the course to take you from intermediate to professional in 2D animation. My name's Howard Wimshurst. I'm the creator of Mastering Motion, and I'm here today to explain and to answer some frequently asked questions about the course. Even after learning the foundations of 2D hand-drawn animation, there's still often a sizable gap between the portfolio of a recently graduated animation student and that of a desirable 2D animation professional. No one's going to hire you to create a bouncing ball for them. No one's going to hire you to create a walk cycle where you can still see the construction lines and you can still see the grid flooring. Those are good exercises for coming to grips with the principles of 2D animation, but they're not necessarily the kind of animations that clients will want to pay for. Clients, companies, people, they want to hire animators to make spectacular animations from the far reaches of the imagination. They want you to be able to actualize any scenario that is given to you. And these kind of things are beyond just getting to grips with the principles. There's not really a course that I'm satisfied with that goes beyond the 12 principles of animation into some really advanced territory, into the advanced techniques that I see in Sakuga animation. And with that introduction out the way, I am ready to answer some frequently asked questions from you guys. Is this a free course? No, this is a private course made possible by the pre-order members of the course, so thank you so much to the pre-order members who made this possible. The price will be displayed on the webpage, linked in the description. Will this course ever go on sale? No, we don't do holiday sales. We have one sale period, which is at the launch of the project. But other than that, the price is likely to go up with time. And so the best time to enroll in the course is always right now. What are the requirements for joining the course? Well, first of all, no one's going to be turned away from the course, but the following things are recommended for you to get the maximum enjoyment out of the course. Animation software. You've got to have an animation software. It can be free software like Krita, or it can be paid software like Clip Studio Paint or TV Paint. So it can be any of them. It's recommended that you should have the ability to use that software because this is not a software tutorial course. It's not introducing you to the interface and how to navigate that interface. Before taking this course, you should already know how to get about in your interface. Ideally, you will have already made some animations for yourself first. Now, because this is a course for people who already know how to navigate their frame-by-frame software, this means that you can use your preferred frame-by-frame software, whatever that is. You can download the source files as well in any software that you like because the source files can be loaded as image sequences. What software would you recommend for the course? Well, I would recommend TV Paint. You get a 20% TV Paint discount. Also, I just truly believe that TV Paint is an amazing frame-by-frame animation software. And it's my favorite. It's the one that I use in professional scenarios for client commissions. You'll also need a working graphics tablet, basic drawing ability. 2D animation is intrinsically linked to drawing. So the better you are at drawing, the faster you're likely to progress in learning 2D animation. Ideally, I would also recommend that you would have an intuitive understanding of the 12 principles of animation. Now, I taught the 12 principles of animation and everything else that I've just listed in my Getting Started in 2D Animation course. So if it sounds to you like these things are too difficult for you or that you haven't yet learned these things, then I recommend taking my beginner course, Getting Started in 2D Animation. Can I take Mastering Motion without taking the Getting Started course? Yes, of course. How much more difficult is Mastering Motion to the Getting Started course? The exercises start off where we're just drawing very basic lines and dots and like really basic shapes. And so you can learn a lot just from that without really having to draw the human figure. But then it steps it up and we start to draw the human figure, and it steps up in quite a big way where ideally you'll be able to draw the human body from a variety of different angles. The Mastering Motion course takes lots of little ideas, these little techniques, and then it stacks them in a real scenario where it brings them all together. The smaller techniques are quite easy. Mastering motion takes these principles and these ideas to a whole new level, brings them into very advanced animation situations. I would say that mastering motion is only a small step up in difficulty, and if you have made animations before, you're probably ready for mastering motion. It takes you into more advanced territory. From my experience working with students, I found that most students rise to the occasion. When they are given more difficult subject matters to learn, they adapt to that and it brings the best out of them. It brings the best out of you when you are given the advanced information. And maybe not all of that advanced information sinks in, but it's still better than if you didn't have that and the only thing you had access to was the beginner information. What if I'm slower than the other students or I need to take a break? There is no time limit for finishing the lessons. They are videos that you can stream or download from your computer. If you need to, you can stop, you can revisit chapters whenever you like. It's really whatever pace you choose to set for yourself. There are students who are way out ahead, and there are other students who are taking their time, who are doing it on the weekends. There's a variety, and there will always be students within this private learning group who are at the same place in the course as you. So what devices can this be viewed on? Essentially, any computer, mobile, or tablet can probably load this. You load it in your browser, you log in through a website called Teachable. You can either stream them from the internet, or you can download them for offline use. It's up to you. So it's very flexible. How many lessons are there? Well, at the time of recording this, I haven't actually finished uploading all of the lessons, so I can't tell exactly how much, but there's over 160 lessons in this course, over 32 hours of video runtime. So it's a big course. If you decided that you're going to watch one lesson per day and do that every day, then it would take you about 5.5 months. And that's not counting the assignments that are set for you along the way. That should put it in perspective a little bit better for you. How do I know I will like your style of teaching? Well, as well as the YouTube videos that I put out for free on my YouTube channel, which you can watch and see for yourself how I teach, my teaching style, I have also made available a small selection of sample lectures that are inside the course. You can actually watch some of these sample lectures for yourself and decide if you like that style of teaching. What can I do to prepare for learning in this course? Well, I recommend to get your hardware and software all set up in the way that you like so that it's comfortable for you. I recommend doing lots of observational drawings that can really help you. I recommend, if you can, having 2 separate monitors so that you can have the lessons on one monitor and you can have your workstation on the other monitor, and then you can actually follow along, make notes, make drawings as I draw, and I think that's a really good way to go through this course. How long will this course last? There are no plans to take this course down, so once you're in, you have as long as you need to. So for the members that have signed up, it will continue running until the internet shuts down, if that day ever comes. Where will this course be available to enroll? You can enroll at animatorguild.com/mastering-motion. The link to that will be in the description, so just click the first link in the description. What if I change my mind? If for some reason you change your mind, we have a 30-day refund guarantee, so that should really eliminate any of the risk or anxiety that you might feel towards committing to a decision. You find that you don't want to do it, you have 30 days to make that decision when you're in. So that does it for all the Q&A questions. I've spent a year working on this course and I've put so much into it. So I'm really excited to finally be releasing this course to the world. And I hope to see you there. I hope to see you in the private Discord group where myself and all the students hang out and share resources, share the progress that we've been making. It would be great to have you in there as well. So the link is in the description. Take your time reading all the information, and decide for yourself if it's the right course for you to take. You know, even if you don't want to become a professional in animation, if this is a hobby to you, the more you learn about animation, the more satisfying animation becomes. It brings you closer to being able to actualize the vision that you see in your head. You have more tools at your disposal to be able to get there. And that feeling of being able to create something that's very accurate to the vivid imagination you have, it's so satisfying to be able to do these, even if you're just making animations for personal use. So by the time this video is up, the course is now live, so you can go to the link in the description, read all the information about it, decide for yourself if this is the right course for you, and I would love to see you there on the other side. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.